talking to you guys about the stair stepping strategy with Bitcoin, and you're going to want three things for this really to work. You're going to want your support and resistance lines drawn. You're going to want quite a few of those, whether it's Fibonacci levels, spider lines, whatever. And you're also going to want this MACD indicator. I prefer to use the hourly time frame. Obviously, the higher the time frame, the better. I just prefer the hourly with this. And you're going to want to know a couple things about the MACD here. If the blue line is above the orange line, that signals an uptrend. If the orange is above the blue line, it shows a downtrend. And here, the green area shows that volume or price is going up. And as soon as you see the white area, that is signifying that it is starting to stall out. Same with the red, shows that price is going down, and white showing that it is stalling out. You also have this purple line in the middle here. You can also use that to kind of signify other things, like a cross above that is typically good and we bounce off it. But for right now, we're just going to be using the blue and orange lines. So for instance, right here, we had a support, or yeah, we found support here. And you can see that blue crossed over orange, and volume isn't always necessary with this, but if volume is involved, you will be much more successful using this strategy. For this instance, volume wasn't really here, but we're going to use it anyways. But the blue line crossed over the orange and price went up and kind of formed a stair step, where we got a boring area right here. And what you're looking for in these boring areas is you'll see that the orange line crosses over the blue. And what you're waiting for, so I would have exited my trade there, what you're waiting for is for this blue line to then cross over the orange again. And look, we formed another stair step. And right now, we went into another boring area. Would have exited the trade. You can see blue crossed over orange again. And we're now on our next stair step where price is coming to consolidate again temporarily. And you can pretty much trade each step of these stairs and be very profitable with it if you know what you're doing and you have your support and resistance lines drawn. And like I said, volume always makes it easier, but it's not always necessary. You do want the MACD indicator, and you can do the same for a downtrend also. So you always want to find out what trend you're in. Downtrends are a little bit more difficult to trade with this. Really, in a downtrend, I'd just be trading support and resistance. But for instance here, we cross below the purple line, blue crosses below orange here, and you could have taken this trade down, and then blue crosses over orange, would have exited the trade. We come up, we get rejected off same resistance line, price is coming down, you could have entered a short, and then you can see blue is crossing again, would have exited the trade. Another good area to use this method. You can see that we got a huge pump that happened here, and then price kind of went boring. And that signifies when these stair step strategies usually start to begin. So if we look at it again, you can see right here, price went below blue, below orange, price is coming down, and we kind of got a little fake out here. You want to make sure that those aren't fake outs. And then right here you can see blue went above orange, and you could have entered your next stair step. Price went boring, exit the trade there. Orange is above blue, don't want to be in it anymore, even though you can see we kind of bounced off this purple line, which is something you also want to watch. And then we went down again. Right here, blue crossed above orange again. Next stair step. And cross below. You want to get out of that trade. And at this point, the stair step strategy is kind of invalidated because we got a low below the stair step. So then it would be like you now don't have a stair step. It's almost like a step down. So at that point, that strategy is now invalid, but you could say that it started again right there, and we just formed another step. Right here, blue cross above orange, we got another step, and then same thing happened again. And again, right here, blue cross above orange, stair step. So what you really want to do is be looking at this MACD indicator in your support and resistance lines. That's really the bread and butter of this strategy, is making sure you have good